Superman punch.
Michel Pereira became a viral internet sensation even before the UFC.
Oh my goodness.
Now he is captivating the fans inside the octagon. The Brazilian ninja has adapted a dance fighting style they call Capoeira. And he's about to display his skills in the cage once again. It's the perfect time to recall this extravagant striker's way to the ultimate promotion. During the first 3 years of his career, he amassed an 11-4 record on the regional scene, fighting under the nickname Demolidor, and at the age of 21 ended up in local promotion XFC, the Destroyer. He had 2 solid performances. Pereira began to wander around the world with varying success. After establishing himself in his native Brazil, following his submission victory in 51 seconds, the matchmakers paired him with Young Hae Jun. Michel received an invitation from the major Korean organization Road FC. The bout took place in the middleweight division, who won 4 of his last 5 fights. He threw Superman punches. Pereira showcased all his capoeira skills. He danced jingas. And displayed astonishing acrobatics. But in the third, the Destroyer. In the second round, the Korean had success on the ground, lived up to his nickname. With a record of 20-8, still chasing the big dollar, the SBC promotion, where Michel had already been the champion at 170 pounds, the Brazilian received a tempting offer from Serbia. Pereira accepted the showdown against an undefeated striker, was looking for a challenger for the middleweight title. In the middle of the round, Michel connected with a decent right hand, Duško Todorović, without hesitation. When the fighters disengaged, but the Serb managed to pressure his opponent to the fence, ending the night with a flurry of punches. Duško began to methodically pick the Brazilian apart. Pereira seized the opportunity to grab a paycheck.
And let's go.
The fighters got into an exchange at the very beginning.
Kind of unorthodox thing.
He clipped him.
On the back foot, then he can't do his
And fired the kill shot.
back again.
Pereira quickly adjusted his right cross. And got loud cheers from the local crowd. The Brazilian scored the fastest knockout in his career. Kim was walking forward in a body-positive mood. Pereira quickly figured out how to make it entertaining for the fans, dropping low kicks. Having got back to his feet, the Korean threw an unexpected scissor kick, but the fight turned into target practice. But after that, the fight
down once your chair with one of those lunges, just edging his way forward. No, he gets knocked down.
And another one here. Dezo takes one.
But the skill gap was just too wide. To Kim's credit, he continued to push the action and didn't shy away from exchanges.
Oh, this is not good. That's it.
Crossing the ocean and getting the UFC's attention, Pereira's flips went viral.
Wow, splashing.
Pereira was set to immediately prove that his style works not only in Korea. He used Ao de French from Capoeira with unusual footwork and Superman punches, consistently surprising his foe. As a result, the Brazilian got the finish in the very first round. And Performance of the Night bonus. A flying knee brought Michel his first victory in the octagon. Pereira's next opponent was former Rise FC champion Tristan Connolly, mocking his opponent.
Superman punches.
Michel, in his usual manner, had fun.
What in the world?
However, Connolly ate the Brazilian's best combo and driving the Vancouver crowd crazy.
You're gonna break somebody. Oh, big knee.
To which Pereira had no answer. Inefficient, Tristan managed to impose his grinding style. The Destroyer was impressive, yet
On ESPN Plus.
he combined non-stop pressure on the feet with grappling.
To try to get his own takedown. Both of these guys
Pereira learned his lesson, and 5 months later was back in the octagon. During the stare down, Diego was his usual intense self. But Michel took the lead, actively working on the body.
And another one.
He didn't miss a chance to enchant the crowd with his signature tricks. All signs pointed to an inevitable Pereira victory, and illegally kneed his grounded opponent in the head. But Michel got himself in trouble trying to finish the bout, and
He was on the ground.
Pereira lost the fight by disqualification. The Brazilian decided it was time to revise his fighting style. The fighter stirred up fan interest with a skirmish at the weigh-in. Inside the cage, Michel was one step ahead of his adversary, even throwing the patented Anthony Pettis Showtime kick.
Oh my goodness.
This time he looked like an upgraded version of himself.
Frame of mind.
And so did his confidence. Wanting to squeeze out more action from the opponent, getting revenge. Pereira was placed on the final card of 2020 against Kalen Williams. The Destroyer's progression has not gone unnoticed. Williams was patient and had success on the counter, but Pereira adapted his boxing, aimed a couple of Capoeira moves, and used his wrestling to secure the final round.
Busy on the ground here as Williams tries the final minutes. Couple of takedowns and ground.
Michel Demolidor.
Pereira showed improved takedown defense, and the American KO specialist relied on his wrestling and control in the clinch. In the second round, he knocked Price off balance, getting a huge pop from the crowd. Michel demonstrated that he was just as dangerous on the ground as in the stand-up. The fighter started the final round with a spectacular brawl and gave up the initiative. Pereira was visibly tired after all the acrobatics. By the final bell, both guys could barely stand. Pereira kept probing his enemy's defense with body kicks.
Oh my God.
Still, Michel's single blows reached their target.
Goodness, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness.
We don't see him kick.
Performances, Andre Fialio.
The fighters closed out the final chapter with a vigorous exchange in the pocket.
Body shot with the left right hand straight, then another right
At the end of 15 minutes, Pereira celebrated a landslide decision victory. During the first minutes, Michel connected with a couple of right crosses, added a few tips to the body,
Leg kicks down. Health kicks.
and then reminded Santiago of his right hand again, into the Matador. He turned from the Destroyer into the... Pereira threw punches from different angles,
Forward motion, nice jab and a right hand.
but ate a few shots along the way.
Nice. Get his back up against his head. That's show. The head kick there.
By the final round, tensions were rising. Ponzinibbio tried to lure Michel into an exchange in the pocket.
Oh, now a big right hand for Pereira. Oh.
Pocket. Neither fighter wanted to give up in the last minutes.
It's going to come down to the line, I think. Right now where it's like, okay, we've got... Oh, good jab there for Ponzinibbio.
The battle ended with a spectacular spurt from Santiago.
He's turning it up, John. Pereira there, an absolute war. Oh, and he caught Pereira there.
The referee raised Pereira's hand.
Keeping him off. And another one.
Wow.
Some fancy taking. Oh, Superman punch after some fancy. Superman punch off the back.